Hey there. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day, whatever time of day it is for you. It's a little after 2:22. Well, it's always past 2:22 here today in San Diego, and just a little bit ago I was working with a client and had that realizing of the epiphany about how you might feel like your life is falling apart when really it's falling together. That sometimes that's exactly what it takes, is for us to fall apart, be you know in order to fall back together, to have a life that is put back together uh, into a place that your core has changed and things are so different than where they were before that you're in totally new territory. And that can be pretty scary. And I mean, it can feel really good, but it can also be scary. It's like, well, I don't feel safe here because you haven't developed your safe place within the new territory of change and transformation that you've gotten to. And I posted earlier, I was reposting a quote from Muhammad Ali that I posted a couple of years ago on this day about impossible. And I was crying when I was writing the post because I was just feeling so low. Just, man, it seems, that there's times when it's one lesson after another. And, we're given one opportunity after another to make choices. And we make choices from the safety of the old territory instead of going, this is new territory. And if I make a different choice, am I going to be safe? And a lot of our decisions are made from that place of desiring to be safe. And then there's decisions made from, variety and the things that we want that can give excitement and interest to life. And then we do things for love. And Doc Capone is here. He's in the house. It's good to see you, my friend. Looking forward to hearing your next check-in. 30 pounds down. That's awesome. I think this is the last one I saw. And you're moving into new territory. So, you might have to find a new safe place in that territory, because oftentimes weight is protection. And I'm sure all of the mindset and the stuff around all that. I really honor you and respect you for doing what you're doing. It's like, yeah, you've got this. So we also make decisions out of meaning. We want love, we want meaning, and so the choices that we make in life can be good for us on one level and not on another level. And it's just interesting to be watching that in my clients' lives, in my own life, and to watch myself feel like I'm falling apart while my clients are doing amazing. It's like, I know that a lot of coaches and people that do transformation work run up against this lovely challenge now and again. It's like, I'm really good at what I do for my clients. And then I come up against those things, and it's like, and I forget all of my tools. And that's when we need someone to gently nudge us and say, hey, that thing that you did for me? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can do that for myself now. And so I've been studying with this amazing energy medicine practitioner, and we're working on even deeper relationship clearing technology. And so I'm going to dive into that later on today and start bringing that to all of my clients. Because some of my clients are like clearing the relationships, boom, boom, boom. And it's just like, yeah. And it's so funny because sometimes they're the ones that said, I'm just never going to be able to let him go. And then they're the ones that get the fastest results. And then there's the ones that's like, oh, I have to let him go. It's just like he's destroying my life. And they're still hanging on. And I get that. Relationships can be tough sometimes. And they can be they can be so incredibly, incredibly wonderful in one realm, and then cause conflict in other realms. And so, believe me, I'm living it. I know it. I feel you. I hear you. I see what's going on there. And, I know. And so if you're having some challenges around overcoming some relationship baggage, know that I'm here in the trenches figuring it out for myself, and I'm bringing all the tools that I've got to you as well. And I'm super excited for tomorrow morning at 10 Pacific, 1 Eastern. Jen Oliver is going to join me, and this woman is just pure love. She opened up her home to me when I went up to Canada. She came and got me in Detroit and opened up her home and introduced me to her lovely husband and her 2 children, and she is just pure love. And she's going to join me on Facebook Live, Ask How Do You Love Myself Today? And so she's going to bring some really good stuff. So today I'm loving myself by watching from an observer's position as I listen to my clients have great results and great success, and then stepping into the next piece and knowing what's next for them, and apply and then taking that into my heart and going, I can apply this for myself too, because I'm in new territory. I'm in big time new territory, and I beat myself up thinking I should know the safe place in my new territory. And so I'm now I've been scanning the area of the new territory. I'm finding the high ground that is safe and that I can level out, so I can put down my hides and build my tent and have a gather up the firewood, have a good clean clear water source nearby, good forage, some good roots to go ahead and pick to roast in my fire, doing all of that survival stuff from our days of yore, when all of these lovely patterns were I don't know what wired into us. We'll just call it wired into us. So that's what I'm doing today. That's how I'm loving myself today, is finding my safe place with all the resources that I need to thrive in my new territory of living and moving through relationships and wellness and impact in the world, doing the things for the safety, for the variety of what makes life interesting, for love, and for impact, making a bigger difference on the planet. As it's truly something that I feel so moved to do, and then I get so scared when I start stepping into it. And so if you're feeling that, I get it. Believe me, I get it. And I'd be happy to help you out, because it helps me to help you. We'll have one of those great relationships, right? So I guess that's about all I want to talk about today. Finding a safe place in new territory. That's how I'm loving myself today on day 156 of 365 days. Tomorrow's 157 with special guest Jen Oliver at 10 Pacific, and I look forward to seeing you then. Donato, great seeing you. Take care of yourself. And anybody else watching or watching later, really good to have you here, and go love yourself.